So here we are in part 3 of lesson 66, the title of which is the body of work. Now for the body to work properly in the golf swing, you have to take your lead from the club. The DNA of your best golf swing is in the club itself, and that's why it's so important to buy clubs that are suitable to your physique. Don't think, oh, I'll get my clubs custom fit when I've been playing a few years. No, the time you need a custom fit club is from day one, because the structure of the club is going to affect the way that your body works from day one. And if we get that wrong, you're on a path that leads to damage, and then the recovery process is long and possibly quite painful. So when you buy your child his or her first pair of hard shoes, you take great care to make sure that they fit. So it's the same with the golf club. You must make sure that the club is custom fit to your physique. And of the factors that are important, there's the length of the club, the stiffness of the shaft, the thickness of the grip, the weight, shape and configuration of the head. But the most important thing, and there's only one most important thing when it comes to club selection and custom fit, is the angle between the shaft and the leading edge. The lie of the club, above all else, controls the way that you're going to swing. A couple of degrees out in the neck of the club can be an inch or two up there, and it doesn't look much, but trust me, the moment that club is not in the ideal plane, then you're going to have problems with your overall swing plane. So I'd rather you have a set of clubs that were old and a bit tatty, but the correct lie for you, than a brand new shiny set that weren't correctly fitted for you. So when I walk in to aim the club, I go in with my right side and I place the club on its bottom. I now know the height of my hands. You see, toe in the air, the hands are too low, heel in the air, the hands are too high. So when you put the blade on its bottom behind the ball, you know the height of your hands. Secondly, you know your distance from the ball. If the toe's up, you're too far from the ball with your hands. If the heel is up, you're too near. So you can see straight away, I offer the club, I tip forward and build the grip, and then I plant my feet. So the club has determined the height of my hands, my distance from the ball, and thirdly, and absolutely key to this session, is that the angle of my spine is correct. So with a wedge, I'd lean forward more, and with the driver, I would lean forward less. Okay, so let's go and have a look in practice. Step in, there's the height of my hands and my distance from the ball. I tip from the hip to build the grip, and I plant my feet. Right, clear the brain. All I have to do is load the left shoulder under my throat, which is a creation of power, and then release that power in the form of a shot. So you can see, even with a pause, playing the Pebble Beach 17th, par 3, I can get the ball on the green around 140 yards, even with the pause at the top of my swing. So what we can understand is, because the club is a different length from wedge to driver, you can't really groove your swing. But there is a constant move that applies to all clubs. It just varies, and it is the shoulder turn. So when you put the club behind the ball, the height of your hands and your distance of the ball are determined, but the angle of the spine is determined, and then the plane of your swing is determined, and the length of your swing is determined. So as you can see, the DNA of your golf swing is written into the structure of the club. So watch that again. I aim the club, I tip from the hip to build the grip, and I take my stance. Now, because my body angle is correct, I know where my shoulder turn goes. It goes to there for a 6-iron. It would go here for a driver. It might go there for a wedge. But in my little Welsh brain, the good news is, all I have to do is load the shoulder to the throat from the posture that the club maker determined. So your posture controls your swing, and the club maker controls your posture. So listen to him. You've paid good money for your clubs. Don't ignore the club maker. Listen to him and use the information to good effect. So here we go. Aim the club, angle of body, plant the feet. Done deal. Clear the brain. I've got 1.8 seconds to hit the shot. So let's load the shoulder and deliver the shot. I'm only pausing to freeze frame for you so that you can see that my body angle stays constant from the address, the position that it was given.